First things to remember when marketing your business. Imagine that you're fishing for many species of fish in the same pond, and every fish likes a different bait. The more fishing rods you have out, the more chance you have of catching lots of different fish. Well, marketing your business is exactly the same. The more marketing strategies you have in place, the more fish you'll catch and the quicker you'll be successful. Even in conventional businesses, nearly all owners do not have enough different marketing strategies going on at any one time. Most of the strategies that I'm going to share with you are either no cost or very low cost. But all of them will work to help you build your empire. So let's get started. Before we get into the specific strategies, watch out for the salesman alarm. Be careful not to use any phrases that put your prospect on their guard, that they are about to be sold to. Remember, none of us likes to be sold to, but we all like to buy. The salesman alarm is set off when you use phrases like, "I just got involved in," or "would you be interested in," or "if I could show you a way to." Phrases like this just put your prospect on their guard. And if that happens, they don't hear anything else that you have to say. You first need to decide the hours that you're going to work and the time of day that you're going to apply to your business, because some of the strategies mentioned will be easier and more applicable to you than others. Here is a quick run through of 9 marketing strategies for you to choose from. In the next video, we'll look at 7 more. We'll show you all 16 strategies in full detail in later trainings, but here is enough information to get you started. So the first one is placemats. Here's how this works. You get a couple of sample placemats printed up with your promotional offer on. Just Google search personalised placemats and you'll find everything you need. You could approach some local restaurants and offer to have a joint venture relationship with them. Say you can supply them with all the placemats for free. Okay, so here you may have a little bit of an investment, or you could get the owner to pay for them. And provided the ad is written well and it all looks professional, you'll get some inquiries. You could promote the products. Remember to follow the 8 basic rules when putting your ad together. This will be covered in some detail in a later recording. You have to decide how to share with the restaurant owner. The obvious way to do this is certainly for you to be the sponsor and sponsor the owner into the business. It may be that they are happy to joint venture with you in the first instance, but as soon as they see how it works, they may choose to register themselves, and you just found yourself a great retail outlet, and maybe even a great new leg in your downline. You could even promote the business opportunity on the mats. You just need to come up with something that fits in with their business. Any business that has a lot of people going through it will be worth considering. Okay, so let's talk about traditional advertising. If you don't have much time but you want to invest a little money, then advertising your business in the conventional way may be a consideration to you. But be very careful with this one, because there are a few things you need to be sure of before you embark on what can be an expensive advertising campaign. You must know your target audience and make sure your message is focused very specifically on that audience. Do not try and promote the business and the products and the opportunity within the same advertisement. A mixed message creates confusion, and a confused mind will do nothing. Where you choose to advertise is 10 times more important than your ad itself. If you have an average message to the right audience, you will have some success. If you have an outstanding message to the wrong audience, your ad will bomb and you will waste your money. To prove this, if you had the most amazing offer for, say, knitting patterns, you were giving away £100 of value for free with no commitment, no requirement to buy anything now or ever, no regular monthly payment, nothing, just accept £100 of the latest designs from Italy, for example, shows how little I know about the subject. I personally would have absolutely no interest in that offer at all. I'm just not target audience for that niche. So when writing your ad, follow this checklist. The more of these things that you have in your ad, the better response you will get. An irresistible offer and a unique perceived benefit. What is unique about what you are offering? A headline. The most important thing, as it is the ad for the ad. Benefits. What are the benefits? Not features. We talked about that in a previous recording. A guaranteed risk reversal. Reasons why you are offering what it is that you're offering. This takes away any suspicion. Social proof. Testimonials. People will believe what others say about you far more than what you say about yourself or your own company. The steps to success here are finding the right publications, create the advert and start small. Test, roll out your success gradually. Okay, so let's get on to the next strategy, flyers. Please refer to the section on ads when thinking about how to put your flyer together, because the exact same rules apply. I see so many rubbish flyers. I'm amazed at how much money is thrown down the toilet because ads are not tested, flyers are not tested first. And this leads me on to the next point. Never, never, never spend lots of money on thousands of flyers until you have tested how effective they're going to be first. If you intend to distribute flyers, always start with about 1,000 and test what response you get before you invest many thousands of them. I'm not a big fan of flyers anyway, but some people love them. The reason I'm not a big fan is because they are not targeted. Remember what I said about target marketing a little earlier in this video. The same applies to flyers. Your message will be lost on 99% of people if you just put them through the doors. I have tried it over the years and it's the least effective marketing strategy, and personally I would not think about flyers until you have at least 6 of the other strategies that I'm discussing on this video in place. Okay, simple giveaways. One of the best ways to get customers is to give samples away for free. You build a relationship and trust. You give them the opportunity to try before they buy, and that is always a good thing. You can buy small samples from the company for just 25 pence in the UK. I would really take advantage of that because the perceived value is very high. Therefore, the samples will be well received and you will build those relationships. You could combine surveys in shopping malls with simple sample giveaways. See if you can do a deal with your local mall operator where you can have a stall for a day where you offer free perfume samples in return for people filling in a simple questionnaire. The same questionnaire as was previously mentioned. You ask people if they would like a free quality perfume sample in return for answering a few simple questions. You must get their details because there is a grand draw at the end for a luxury bottle of their choice. But you give away the small samples after they have completed the questionnaire. At the end of the day, you will have hundreds of names because everyone will want something for nothing. You will need to call everyone back to either let them know they won the main prize or to let them know that they didn't, but it does give you an opportunity to talk to lots of hot new prospects. This will cost a little bit because you'll need to pay for the stand, so perhaps you could share the cost with your team and get a few of you together on the day. You will also have the cost of the 25p samples, and even if that costs you £100 in samples, you only need two or three customers who buy from you and refer you on, or a good distributor, and you would have made many more times the investment. Stuff the envelope. This is a simple strategy that takes advantage of space in your envelopes. Whenever you send anything out in the post, take advantage of it and put a flyer or a card inside it. You never know who may read it. Some will take action on it and call you. Remember the rules with flyers. Just make sure you have a great flyer to give yourself the best opportunity to offer your business opportunity to as many interested parties as possible. Okay, the next one is perfume parties. We are going to go into this in much more detail in another presentation. But one of the many ways to retail FM Group products is by arranging an FM perfume party, either in people's homes, local pubs, or other suitable venues. An FM perfume party gives potential customers a perfect opportunity to sample our high-quality FM perfume and select which ones from our extensive range they would like to purchase for themselves, their family, and their friends. An FM perfume party is one of the easiest types of party to do, as people love playing with perfume and there is no large outlay needed. All you need is your starter kit and some of the bottles for displays. You can use the ones that you bought for your own household. If you have a perfume party in someone else's home, we suggest that you offer the host of the party either a free bottle of perfume or a certain discount for their purchases. It is more likely that people in the party will want to book a perfume party for their friends, if there is a chance to get a freebie or save or earn some more money. The leaders and experienced party planners in FM have prepared some presentations with tips and ideas like games, nibbles, competitions, that sort of thing, that you can find some of them to download from the FM Cosmetics UK website. Okay, so let's talk about vouchers. There are 150 fragrances to choose from, so it can be very hard to choose the right scent for someone else. That's where FM gift vouchers come in handy. Your customer can purchase a gift voucher for a certain amount and it can be redeemed against any product from all 3 FM catalogues. A gift voucher is also a form of referral because after its receiver comes to you to redeem it, you get one more customer. There are some examples of gift vouchers available online, but you can make them up however that you prefer. This is your business and you can decide how best to promote to your customers. At the end of this training, you will be able to download some of the examples that have been prepared for you to make your life easier. Okay, let's now talk about fragrance angels. A fragrance angel is someone who isn't and doesn't want to be a distributor. Or maybe they're too young to join, but they're happy to retail products on your behalf in exchange for a free product or a share of the commission. So how does it work? You would lend them your sample kit or some fragrance wallets and some samples. Give them some catalogues, flyers and some order forms. Arrange to let them have the kit for a few days, set a date when they need to bring it back, and they would then go and get orders, pass them over to you with the money, and you can order them directly from FM. The fragrance angel picks up the order from you and you give them a percentage of the commission or a free perfume. To make it worthwhile for an angel, you would pay out around 20–25% commission. If you're struggling with ideas on where to find fragrance angels, maybe you know any of the Avon, Clean Easy, Betterware representatives. They are ideal to approach as they may be interested in earning some extra income without any commitment. It is also a good idea to ask any of your existing customers who work in large offices, hospitals, etc., call centres, if they would be interested in becoming a fragrance angel. One fun and professional way is to approach hairdressers and beauticians who already have a client base and by recommending your products to them can earn additional income. Most of the time they will end up signing the agreement and becoming an FM distributor themselves. Also, it is worth putting a little ad in local shops, community notice boards, etc. You should get a good response as there is no outlay required. Okay, let's talk about the home product feedback program. Some people's perception is that selling FM for home products can be the most difficult task because people need to be convinced of their quality before they agree to buy them. And that's where you can offer them to take part in the FM home product feedback program. We have professional forms like these prepared so that you can give some of the products which you use at home. We believe you as a distributor should already be using your own business products to your neighbours, work colleagues, relatives and friends for a couple of days to try them out. They fill in the short questionnaire about how FM products are better, worse, same quality than the ones they used previously. For their effort in this program, you can offer a certain percentage discount for any of the orders that they place. This program works well for both sides. You will get a new customer and a pretty good comparison with the other leading brands for future reference, and your customer will get the benefit of better products for their home. Look at the attached files as an example of feedback forms which we have here. Put the products that you think are the best within that questionnaire and that you would recommend to your customers and start using them. In the words of Alexander the Meerkat, simples. So there you have a few simple but effective strategies for marketing your business. Look out for the next video where I'll be discussing some more completely different strategies for you to use. I'll see you next time.